Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Strixhaven. Woo! Yay! Rousing fanfare. Maybe. But I am Ebbia, joined by the players of maceofpades, who plays Gulliver, the paladin of watching. I forgot the Oath of the Watchers. There we go. That was
Yep,
close.
there you are.
At least it's not the Oath of the Voyeurs.
Ha! Ha!
This is nice.
Also, we are joined by Kyo, the player of Eco, the Twilight Era Cochrane cleric.
Hello.
And SumeGai, or as I call him, Sume, the pangolin shifter Yoseff Hexblade Warlock.
So complicated.
You remind me of an Elcor all of a sudden. Profound sadness.
Any more titles, we're gonna have to get you a duchy.
Alright, so a little bit of housekeeping. So, recently, Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse recently released, and by recent, I mean this past Tuesday.
Well, it's been out longer, but it's available for individual purchase now. So.
Yes, either way. But, so with that came with some stat balancing for the multitude of a bunch of races to play. So, moving forward, Eco is going to be using that stat block, so if there's something weird about it, that's why.
I may switch to the shifter, which is a pretty minor change, but I'm going to wait and see what happens in this dungeon, see if I feel like I need to be able to shift more or prefer to have more HP when I do shift.
And Simic Hybrid got nothing.
This is acceptable.
But yes, so Eco has gotten a little bit of a buff, actually.
I'm stronger now.
You're not only stronger, but you have 30-foot movement speed instead of 25.
Yes.
Your flying speed has been cut, though.
Yes.
But you have a free spell with Gust of Wind. Also, Kyo, if you have any more spells to prep for today, that's good. You have 6 spells you could prepare.
Yep.
And I recently learned that the Initiate feat, where you get 1 spell based off of a first level Wizard, Sorcerer, Cleric class with your Strixhaven feat, does indeed count against your prepared spells. I scoured it and reread the whole thing and saw nothing about it saying that it goes against your prepared spells, so unfortunately it does count.
It shouldn't. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've looked over it and I'm just like, I don't see anything saying otherwise.
It's not a prepared spell. It's a spell you automatically know regardless. It's not a spell you prepare if you're a prepared caster. You have it prepared regardless because you just know it. It's basically a spell known regardless of what your racial preparation is. At least that's my understanding of how these work. Or else it's just a straight buff for known spells known casters, which I mean they could use a few buffs. So that's how you want to roll it. That's how it is. I say too much? Sorry.
Maybe he muted himself again.
Possibly.
Had that problem a couple of sessions. Each
I'm
one of us has
reading.
done it though.
Hmm?
I'm reading.
Hmm. My interpretation comes from
According to Reddit, they do need to be prepared.
That doesn't make any sense. You can cast the chosen first level spell without a spell slot. You must finish a long rest before you can cast it in this way again. You can also cast using any spell slots you have. It says nothing about preparing or anything like that.
The way that you guys are describing it, then it sounds like you get one free cast, and if it's not prepared, then they can't use it after that.
Pretty much.
That sounds ridiculous to me.
It does sound ridiculous.
It doesn't say anything about if you've prepared it or if you
Yeah, there's no if
you
addendum or
can
anything like
cast it
that, but
using again, you can cast the spell using any spell slots you have. Nothing in that says preparation is
oh,
required. Nothing like that. Which is
fair
why
point.
I do not believe it should have to be prepared. If Crawford
Fair
has
point.
said something about, if the sage has said something about that being required, fair enough. I know the original Magic Initiate's a little weirder.
Look up magic and shit. Know that one too well. And again, there's a lot that I don't know. Oh,
That is what I am currently looking at.
Oh, that's something totally different. The prepared stuff is the stuff at the bottom of the. I was thinking you were talking about the free spell you get from it. They're talking about the spells from the backgrounds.
Yeah,
Which yes, those you do
it,
have to prepare.
if you want
I'm a,
to use the spell more than once a day, you have to
no,
prepare.
no. Totally separate thing. Totally separate thing. The spell you get from the feat, you always know and can always cast if you have the free use or the spell slots left. With each background, based on the student, you get spells for that background, such as lore hold spells. First, comprehend languages, identify. Those are added to your spell list, and to use those, if you're a prepared caster, you have to prepare them. If you're a known caster, you have to select it as a spell known when you level up. That's separate sets of spells.
We'll iron this out later.
No. Okay.
Sorry,
Each lore host.
I have a lot of things going on right now that my brain power is now all of a sudden mush.
I see where the confusion came from. We're talking about separate sets of spells being ones that you have to have prepared. Like, I can give you a more specific example if you'll give me a sec to double check.
Sorry about this, chat, as we iron out some rules that honestly never really worded very well.
Okay. So, Yoseff has the Prismari student background, which comes with the Strixhaven Initiate feat Prismari.
Yeah, and you have Firebolt, Prestidigitation, or Ray of Frost.
Mm-hmm.
And you have one first level Bard or Sorcerer spell for free.
And that was Shield for him. That spell he knows automatically and can always use so long as he has the free cast or spell slots. He doesn't need to spend extra effort learning it or preparing it if he was a prepared caster. However, in addition to the feat, the background also adds some spells to his spell list. Chromatic Orb and Thunderwave, Flaming Spear and Kinetic Jaunt, Haste and Water Walk, Freedom of Movement, Wall of Fire, and Cone of Cold and Conjure Elemental. He can learn those spells when he levels up, but he does not automatically know them. And that is separate from the Prismari Initiate feat.
Oh, if that's the case, then I need to give Kyo or Eco both Chromatic Orb, Thunderwave, Flaming Spear, and Kinetic Jaunt. Hey, Eco,
I
you
mean,
get more
if they
spells.
want to prepare it, yes. Those are preparables. Those are the ones which you can actually prepare.
Yeah, basically, I just gave Eco the entire list of first and second spells that they have because Cleric. And they basically will highlight the little red dot of which one is prepared for today.
Yep.
Yes.
I already asked, and she said sure.
So that's how that works, and that's where the confusion was.
Feats versus backgrounds.
Yep. Spells from the background, you have to spend the extra time and effort to learn or prepare. The spells from the feat, you just know.
Oh.
Success.
Yeah, let's see. So Flaming Spear and Kinetic Jaunt. Kinetic Jaunt sounds fun. Too bad.
It could be.
Too bad Bliss is too lazy to use it.
I debated swapping out one of Tyrion's spells for it, but
No, you can't eat the giant elk. If you kill the elk, it just disappears. It is technically a fey creature or an illusion. It's a very solid illusion. There we go.
Who's
The
trying
cat-
to eat my elk?
Chat.
It's a it's a Katakyo Hitman Reborn illusion. It's one of those real illusions.
Don't eat my elk.
why would you eat your elk?
A little bit more for Kyo's sake. So Kyo, as a Twilight Cleric, you have 4 spells that are automatically obtained as you level up, and they do not count against your spell list. Those spells being Moonbeam, See Invisibility for level 2, Fairy Fire, and Sleep for level 1. And your Gust of Wind does not count as well, so you technically can still prepare
A lot.
2, 3, 4, 2 more spells.
Okay. Does it matter if level 1 or level 2?
Nope.
Okay.
The art no caught that reference. Okay.
If Also, if you notice that you will see a C, that means it is concentration. You cannot have 2 concentration spells going at the same time.
Yes.
There is an item that does it, but that's still very limited.
Yeah, I face that reality pretty quickly with Fenros.
Also, the R means ritual. It takes 10 minutes to cast a ritual spell, but it does not eat up a spell slot.
Basically, if it has the ritual tag, you can use an extra 10 minutes on top of the regular casting time and not have to use a spell slot. It's not a lot of them, but it's useful if you're not in a hurry.
And it's stupid broken for a wizard. Because they don't even have to prepare it. It just needs to be in their book.
That makes sense, actually, yeah.
Alright, so while
Big pops.
Kyo is prepping her spells for today. Also, I will say this, that Yoseff, you did indeed get the bag with the face, and Javanish, on the way of showing you to Setchwar, did note that yes, it is indeed 100% authentic bag of holding. It is not a bag of devouring.
Wow, that's really neat. You can hold things like a bag.
Also, I had someone last time ask me if a bag of devouring is a monster. No, it is not. It is connected to the stomach of a monster.
Huh.
Yeah.
What monster?
Don't know. It
Oh.
just says monster.
Ah. Now I'm really curious.
And then there's that thing from Van Richten's. Oh boy.
And you see, it's just a giant closet monster.
Okay, I got my spells.
Or a coat rack.
Fantastic. Gulliver, do you have your spells prepared?
I don't think I'm actually changing any spells, really.
Ah, your smite slots.
Ah, yes.
Which,
As you do.
by the way, the wizard and cleric, to know their spell slots, real easy. It's their casting modifier plus level. Okay, paladin, casting modifier plus level halved, but rounded up.
What?
Yeah. Oh, that's dumb.
Half casters. Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, it's charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down. So,
Oh, it's rounded down, actually.
yeah,
Oh.
not up. My bad.
Oh. Oh.
I think the Artificer might round up, but I'm not sure. Because Artificer's just slightly weird.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
guarantee a roundup if you got a cowboy artificer.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
You heed your last haul. Or you hauled your last ye.
Yee.
As long as it's not Master Yi, we're fine.
Didn't expect a league round from you. You didn't play much of that.
I could count on one hand how many times I played that game.
Just shows how well known that figure is in that game.
I'm sorry, man. I don't like the game.
No, if it's not for you, don't apologize.
Any hoodly do. So housekeeping is done. So for those who are like, why is Eco weird? That's why. Their stats have been updated. Their talent attack now does a D6 instead of a D4. So that's fun.
Why is Eco weird? Because I play him.
You know,
Well, if you're going to be
I wasn't
like
going to
that.
say it myself.
They're one odd bird.
Also, Keo, you should have control over the direwolf and giant elk.
Yes.
And you have a weasel on your shoulder.
That too.
Yeah.
But they're not there, because they're not a combatant.
But don't forget my weasel.
The worst emergency sandwiches.
Yeah, 'cause
Illusory
disappear.
sandwiches.
They'll disappear if you eat them. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Beyond some scrubby bushes, the solid ground here gives way to the muddy swamp. Rickety wooden docks jut into the water, but there are no rafts or boats nearby. You spy in the distance that all of the rafts and boats that should be here are out in the bayou being used by students. You see
appears that-
several land masses to the west and northwest, with the
Are
giant
we-
one having 2 huts. There are also several tree stumps.
Are we late?
It appears the ships have already departed.
Well, let's see. Did we get a list of
You
the
did!
stuff?
Your list of spell components is a rhubarb leaf, a mandrake root, and a twig struck by lightning.
That last one sounds like it'll be hard.
That's what I was working on when he popped in.
Got 2 of those. Rhubarb leaf, twig struck by lightning, and what again?
A mandrake,
A mandrake root.
Ah. And that was just for the professor, right? We had a
Yes.
secondary goal here as well.
Yes, your
Actually-
secondary goal is to purify the spring that is used for the Eldritch Bomb.
Ooh.
And how do we
You-
do that?
Professor Totsky
wait.
did say to just find a spring and pour the holy water bottle in, and it should be okay. Also, you see a giant wolf and a massive elk. They friend.
We saw those get pulled out,
That-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's nothing
yeah.
new. They traveled with us.
Yeah. You know those to be Eco's animal companions.
And by the way, just as a reminder, Yoseff spent 2 gold picking up a quiver and 20 arrows.
Right.
And I believe that I passed that note along to you there, Yoseff, that I returned that potion that you gave me.
Yes, Gulliver bought a potion of healing and gave it to Yoseff.
And I bought the beast hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if clerics need components besides jewels.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Their holy symbol is a divine focus, so unless it's a priced component, they don't need it.
Okay.
Right, Eco, you went to go buy some components and told that you didn't need anything. You saved
Yes.
Live better.
money. Unless you need like 500 gold worth of diamonds, which you don't need yet.
No, I spent the money that I would have spent on the fur on a sandwich.
Yeah, you bought the surprise sandwich at the Fire Jolt Cafe, and
Yeah.
instead of breathing fire, you breathe out lightning.
Yes. And I still ate the whole sandwich.
It was quite a shocking experience.
Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da-da-da-da. So what's up? What are you gonna do?
You
Well,
may.
Also, the tree stumps are massive.
we'll have to cross somehow, I think.
I mean, maybe you can jump on the elk, and that they can swim you over, like the elk and the direwolf.
I don't think it's very deep. It is a bog, right?
But there are docks, which suggests that they've used some sort of boat to cross.
Well, yeah, you don't want to step in it.
Which means that it's at least deep enough to ford water.
The elk may be able to walk since it's. Yoseff looks up.
Does have
Really
60
big.
movement speed. The elk, 60 feet movement. Direwolf, 50 feet movement. Also, Kyo, if you want the stats, it is in the help section of the Discord.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'm
I
prepared.
see.
Aiko
see.
looks at. Sorry.
Go on ahead. Yeah, go on ahead.
Aiko looks at his elk and just like tells him to go and check out how deep the water is, if he can stand.
Aiko just Sokka motions to the elk.
Well, it walks into the water. It's a little hard to judge because of how freaking massive it is. It doesn't come up to its ankles.
So, judging by this, I guess we can just sit on him or you two can sit on him and he will walk you over and I can fly.
Yoseff glances at the wolf.
Yeah, you can also sit on the wolf. I mean, it's not as massive, but
I'm wondering how. Well,
I will say this, the elk could probably fit 2 people, the wolf could fit 1.
I think I'd probably better on the elk. I'm kind of hefty.
Oh, big lad.
My armor's relatively heavy too. Might behoove of me to ride a behooved individual.
Okay.
Alright, so for the sake of this, who's going on the wolf and who's going on the elk?
Sounds like Gulliver and Yoseff are riding the elk, and then Kyo said something about flying, but
like
ultimately up to them what they'll do.
I will ride the wolf.
Alright. So, technically, this is difficult terrain when you are in the water, because you are supposed to sink several inches in the mud and water.
Mm-hmm.
But the elk is freaking massive, so I'm like, how do I rule this?
It's still difficult terrain, but it has 60 feet movement speed, so.
Yeah, alright, yeah, all the movement speed of whoever is in the swamp water is halved. It's sticky.
Yoseff is messing with his stick. And he runs his finger along the back edge and grabs something and pulls. And a sinew of the wood seems to sort of form a bowstring as it bends. Huh.
Fascinating.
And he
Could it
conjures.
always do that?
No, I don't think so. And he's summoning a pack weapon, longbow.
Hey, Yoseff now has a bow.
Well, that will help with range combat.
I think it can do other stuff too, but I haven't quite figured out what.
With a soft smile, Gulliver will say, I look forward to seeing what you can do.
No pressure. Fine.
I'm looking at Pact
Just,
Blade, and it says melee weapon.
oh,
I have I have the Eldritch Invocation, improved pact weapon, which allows a longbow.
ooh.
Okay, I see it. Took me a while to find it.
Ooh. Conveniently enough, the dock will make it easier for us to mount the beast.
Yeah, actually.
Shout out to my people who have played Morrowind. Silt Strider vibes.
I've never played it except for the Skyrim expansion.
Right. Hmm. Right, that.
Yep. Alright, so what island are you guys going to first?
Seems to me we should head for the big one.
The big one in the middle sounds the best.
It definitely has the most land mass out of the three.
I believe that's all three of us in consensus to go to the big one.
Alright, feel free to move over there.
We.
Just
Eh,
eat.
We.
just poking out from behind the antlers.
To be fair, I should technically be on top of the elk too.
Alright, so.
Maybe we should be above the elk. I don't know.
The elk is just riding you too.
You just slipped off a little bit during the cross. You're holding on by its tail.
So it takes about 15 minutes. Definitely would have taken you a little bit longer, but luckily because you have two massive animals. As you get to the central island, it is the largest islet in this part of the swamp, and the landmass, as you see, features two water research sheds with an ancient tree stump between them. And as you walk up to the tree stump, you hear some snarling noises. The dark magic. Give it to us. That changed so much. As two wargs walk out between the tree stump, and I need some initiative rolls. So you guys instantly go into combat. You know, I saw Witcher season 2. Let's do Baba Yaga.
I don't have any.
Initiative. Ooh.
Woo! Oh boy, ouch, eco.
Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't do great.
Alright, I'm gonna color code these boys real fast. Eco, if you could do initiative. Wait, no, I think we decided that the wolf and elk are going after you, so that's going to take a while for them both. Okay.
Let's just...
Just hide behind the elk.
Yoseff is on top of the elk still. Since, you know, he's got a longbow.
Yes. You imitating the elves from Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Ooh.
I have a bow and I have an elk.
I just wrote DW for direwolf, and my brain instantly went to NASCAR.
Mm.
As long as it's not Jeff Gordon. I worked with someone who was a fan of Jeff Gordon, and I instantly got triggered. It's fun when your whole family hates one race car driver.
Listen here, Gordon.
Look, Gordon, ropes to traverse this gap. Help me, Gordon.
Wildest thing is I've never played any of the Half-Life games.
Me neither.
I played one on PS2.
I didn't play any either.
Which is crazy because I've definitely played Gmod.
Alright, so Red Warg is going to move over here, snarling and snapping, and it's going to try to hit your elk.
Huh.
Luckily, it does not have pack tactics, and it only has the one attack.
That might be silly.
Yep, that'll hit. That is a 15, and the
I'm
Elk's AC is
going to use my reaction, fighting style protection. When a creature
Oh.
you can see targets other than you within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction and
Alright.
impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Unfortunately, it did proceed to get an natural 18, so it still hits.
Aw, there goes my reaction. Oh well.
Hey, that's a
Try-
good play.
It's funny to think about.
This guy tosses the shield. No. Captain America blind.
And he
Okay.
catches the shield in his mouth and throws it back at you.
Thanks, friend. I was worried about losing that.
It did not roll very high on damage.
Yay!
Alright, I need a strength saving throw from the giant elk.
Yeah, I definitely had to reread that one. I was like, no, that can't be the case, and it is. That's
So,
silly.
so I'll just roll a strength saving throw.
Yeah, it's a
Or-
d20 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeesh.
I mean, if it rolls a 9, it's... Yeah, it's fine. 21.
Anyway.
Alright, the elk gets attacked and it staggers a little, but it's still up.
Which is good, because could have been bad if it didn't.
Yep, and the other warg is going for the direwolf. Sorry, cousin. And misses.
Aha.
Yay.
Alright, Yoseff, it is your turn. You're on top of an elk.
So do I count as being more than 5 feet away from the warg that attacked the elk?
No.
Hmm. I mean, you could probably make it on top of the tree from that height.
Yeah, but then I have to make a check, and if I fail, I'm on
Oh.
my face. That's the one I should target, but it's silly to target it if it's too close.
hmm
So I guess I'll shoot blue. See how this works.
Okie dokie. That hits.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. All right. So you shot the warg attacking the wolf because.
Bad dog. Or wait, no. Are you a dog? I don't know.
I mean, it kind of is.
Oops, sorry, that was a misclick. I was trying to fix something. Ignore that.
That's fine. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I'll spend a spell slot or anything right now.
All right. Gulliver, it's now your turn. This warg bit your shield.
Red did, yeah.
Threw it away and it attacked the elk, your mighty noble steed.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much in the way of wiggle room to get over there. So, I'm gonna swing my sword.
Alright, swing your new and not improved longsword. That hits.
Ah, no, don't zoom out. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah. On blue. Ah.
Blue?
I mean, that's the closest one to me. How am I gonna hit red?
Oh. Why are you over there?
What do you mean, why am I over there?
Because it doesn't look like you're on the elk.
I'm not on the elk, but it's within 5 feet of me.
Alright. Just wanted to clarify. Okay, so that happens. Second. Alright, as you strike the warg, Gulliver, it makes a guttural sound. Do any of you speak Goblin?
Give me a second. Technically, I think I should have one more language. Oh, wait, no. That's if I switch over.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Common
and Sylvan.
Draconic,
Common.
Elvish, Veldalkin.
Common, Arakakra, Auron, and Elvish.
Okay then. Gulliver, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Alright, Eco, it is now your turn. Your wolf got attacked by this dog thing. And it looks pretty messed up.
The dog thing?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure that it's not my wolf.
No,
I will take my mace. I'll take my mace.
Alright, gonna bop it. You miss.
I don't have good rolls.
Alright. It is time for the giant elk. It's going to hit the warg in front of it.
This is going to be crazy.
Would you like to use ram or hooves?
I will use ram. So
a d20 plus 6.
God. Plus 6 to hit, nice.
Don't mess with a giant elk. Just wait till you see the damage die. That hits.
Oh, yep.
Alright, so 2d6 plus 4.
Ooh.
It's not as big as the hooves, though.
Yeah, but the hooves can only target a prone creature.
Oh.
So, you have to knock it over.
So one of them, and
You need one more d6.
yes.
Unfortunately, it would not get the prone status because you needed to charge to do that. Okay. Not bad. It is time for your direwolf to attack, and it wants to eat this thing.
And it has pack tactics.
Yes. So, pack tactics means that it has advantage. So,
Roll
it
twice.
needs a d20 plus 5 and roll it twice.
Basically, just enter it 2 different times.
Thank God for advantage. Alright, so that hits. 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
A D. What dice was it?
2d6 plus 3. And one more.
Another one?
Yeah, it's
Not-
2d6.
Yeah, I rolled 2d6. It just rolled the same
Oh,
2 times. I just rolled the same 2 times.
that's 11 damage. Alright, so that thing's dead. Okay, it is now the other work's turn, which is appropriate. Seeing its comrade get mauled by a wolf, it's going to disengage and run. Yep, that's 50 feet. Meow.
It runs and jumps into the water.
Pretty much.
Let me test something else here. Huh. That actually works.
What?
You can use
2d20
KH.
KH1 plus 5.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage. With straight like that. I was just checking if that worked.
That's a
Alright.
weird modifier. KH.
Keep highest 1.
That makes sense. Okay.
I think
Huh.
drop lowest 1 might work too, but
Oh, it'd be like DL then?
maybe.
Hmm.
It's always kind of uncertain which one's gonna work and which one's not.
Yeah. Hmm. Fascinating.
Alright, do you guys pursue?
I can shoot him from over here. I could. But Yosef's gonna look down to the rest of the group and try and... Should we stop it?
If we don't get it, it might call for backup.
Yeah, it might call for reinforcements, so I guess we should just kill it.
It'd be a shame if someone got hurt due to our negligence.
Okay.
Take the shot. Alright, Yoseff, it is actually your turn.
Indeed. And... he's gonna use... Eldritch Blast, I believe. As soon as
Say the thing, Warlock.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
That misses.
Oh well. Don't
As
get any
you-
more beams this level.
Shoot a beam at the warg nimbly dodges out of the way, despite being encumbered by the mud. Gulliver, it's now your turn. Do you pursue?
Let me see something once. Range on that again. Let's see. I got 35, 6, 7. 30. Okay, so 1, 2,
Buckle
3,
my shoe.
4, 5, 7, 30. 5, 6. There.
Well, if you are, were you on the elk?
No, I was not.
Okay.
I had hopped down prior to combat.
Did you go over the tree stump or around it?
Around.
I presume something like.
Diagonal no go. It's still 30. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, there was
Then-
a specific mechanic for the tree stumps. Sorry.
I don't remember the range of it, but would I be able to throw a javelin at it?
I think you'd have disadvantage because I think the.
Javelin
base-
is 30 feet to 120.
Ah, okay.
And then you'd have to go get it.
Hmm.
Which is why I didn't shoot an arrow.
Yeah, I don't have anything range. It's that. And I don't think Sacred Flame reaches from this distance either.
I mean, how far is the distance of Sacred Flame?
Let me look at it in the spell list, because that might be a better option, honestly. If it does reach.
I think it's 60
Sacred Flame.
feet.
Is it?
I think.
Oh, it sure is. Yeah. If you'll let
The
me
dead-
take that back, I'd definitely like to Sacred Flame instead.
Until the Dead has like 90 feet range.
Whew.
Sure.
All right.
allow it.
Cool, thank you. Sacred Flame.
All right, that is Dex save.
I don't know.
That
Dwarves
is
are kind of
natural
dexterous.
20
Yeah, no.
with amazing like agility to the point where you're like, wow, this warg just dodges sacred fire.
He's a dodgy one.
You hear some raccoons in the background just clap. Which just dejects you even further, because they were cheering for the warg and not you.
I mean, we're the intruders here. It's natural course of events. Okay, but yeah, that's about all I can do then.
Alright, Eco, do you pursue?
Yes. I will move up there and then shoot my light crossbow.
Are you moving the wolf or are you moving your body?
My butt. I was down from the wolf already.
Hmm.
The start of the battle, I hopped off. So I'll be there and then use my light crossbow. See if that hits.
That misses. And your bolt gets sunk into the water.
Yes.
Do you want your animal companions to pursue?
Yes. So where is the elk is first, right?
Yep, it has 60-foot movement speed, but it will be halved when it reaches the water.
So
Yoseph's
How
going
did-
for a ride.
I've got to remember how to do the compound thing for that as well. Yeah, there you go.
alright.
Left
I
click
just
or
can't
right
go up.
click?
I just can't go up.
It won't let you go up.
No, I can. Ah, now I can. Okay.
So I guess you sort of want to go like this.
That probably counts for a run up for that thing that
Yep. try
Evia
like
mentioned
this.
too.
So you could get a Purdy ram.
I'll go 40 feet over there, I think.
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh my, that place is in range too. Sheesh. Big boy.
Yoseff, you start moving really fast because
Oh,
you're
no.
still on the giant elk. So you go with it.
Yeet!
Alright, so this is a charge. So roll a ram attack, so d20 plus 6. That misses.
Damn.
Alright, dire wolf turn. Do you want it to pursue?
Yes.
Okay, 50 feet of movement.
Bye, guys.
You see Yoseff get carried away by the giant elk.
Get me off this crazy thing.
I'm sure he'll be alright.
I'm just going down again.
So,
Struggling with this. Okay. Now it works. Yeah, around
are y'all
here.
pressing to do that at that alt? Shift? No.
It's just left. It's the right right mouse button.
It
Yeah,
is?
just right click.
Oh my gosh. But right click moves. Yeah, it's doing the same thing for me. When I right click, it moves the map.
Yeah.
Well, if you hold both buttons at once, you go into pan mode. So you just
Oh,
want to
no.
right click for a second and then keep moving.
Yeah,
Ah.
you just click it. You don't hold it.
Oh,
You
Yep.
don't hold it.
Just right click.
makes sense.
Boop, right click. Boop. Right click. Boop.
Oh my god, this didn't work.
Super serious campaign derailed by hijinks. This campaign was not serious as soon as Eco walked in.
Yes.
It was never serious.
Exactly.
Sorry.
There we go.
Alright, unfortunately the wolf cannot attack.
Mhm.
It is now the warg's turn, and it's just gonna run. It's not even gonna disengage, it's just gonna dash. So, I guess the elk and Yoseff get an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It's now
Yoseff just
moving in.
whacks it with the bow, which is also still his quarterstaff, technically, mechanically. It's weird.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Mortal Kombat. There was that archer slash bow staff user.
I mean, if Hawkeye can do it,
Yeah.
Oh,
That
that
misses.
misses. Oh well. Hit it, Elky.
a
Yep,
D20 plus 6 Kyo.
That'll hit.
Oh!
4d6 plus
Yep.
7.
4d6 plus 4.
Oh yeah.
So
Just R 4d6 plus 4.
Oh! Right! So, Yoseff, you go in to try to smack this warg, and the elk just lowers its head, rams into of its antlers, and just sends it flying.
Just right into the tree behind it.
Freaking off the map dead.
I think we got it.
I think that one's not gonna call reinforcements anymore.
It may not have anyway.
It was just running away!
I think it's bones or dust now.
Probably.
Alright,
I mean-
combat is over.
Should I get down now?
I mean, we will investigate the island, so I guess, yeah.
Go with what you feel, Yoseff.
He slides down.
Oh. Whoops.
So we're looking for a spring and those 3 things.
Indeed. Rhubarb leaf, twig struck by lightning, and a mandrake root.
Well, let's look around here. What a strange door.
What door? Let's see. Do you, Gulliver and Eco, do you try the door?
Yes.
The door is
Yeah.
unlocked.
You could,
Well, Eiko's just gonna go in then.
Mm.
Open the door and go in.
Alright, as you walk into this research shed, you see that this building is holding a bunch of supplies and equipment for students and faculty doing research. Moss and fungi kits are around that you could probably use to collect the spell components.
Like herbalist kits.
We should probably
Oh,
take these with us. May prove useful.
Yeah, it says
Yes.
moss and fungi harvesting kits. Each kit weighs 1 pound and consists of various cutting and collecting tools. And I'm not going to say what the rest is,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a beneficial thing
Mm-hmm.
if you so choose to take it.
Yes. We'll take it. Or I'll take it.
All right.
Whatever.
Was there just one?
No, there's several.
All right.
All right, so Gulliver and Eco add a herbalist kit to your inventory. Yoseff, what are you doing?
he's waiting out here, keeping an eye out for any more trouble.
The dire wolf is just lying down, panting, and the giant elk is just eating some moss.
Just grazing.
We found some herbalist kits inside.
Oh, those could be useful.
Yes, that's why we took them.
Both Aiko and I have grabbed one.
Yes.
Do you think I should too?
Might be beneficial.
Just in case something goes wrong with us.
If you think it's all right,
By all means.
he'll
It's
slip
not
in.
stealing if the students are allowed to use it.
He'll slip in and take an herbalist kit.
Alright, you get one herbalist kit.
Gotta get some of that herb.
Luther just smiles. Which hopefully we could do that tomorrow.
We'll see.
Alright, you have one more building and you can also look around for spell components.
Well, we
I'd
need to.
say that maybe some of us should be looking for the plants while the other investigates the last building.
Well, I can try either one.
I'll go and investigate the building.
Alright, you walk up to the northern shack, and just like the other one, the doors are not locked.
So I will just enter them.
It seems to serve as a gathering area for Witherbloom students and faculty when classes take place in the Bayou. As you look around, you see that there are 2 potions sitting on the window sill. Yeah. Do you take them?
Oh, what kind of potions? Are there like,
It is an Arcana check, but because you recently got one, you recognize this as potions of healing.
yeah, I'll take them.
Alright, you get 2 potions of healing.
All right.
So
Gulliver is going to be checking out the west end of the island for the plants and such we're looking for.
So that's 2d4
Yoseff will
plus
help
2.
him rather than
Ah,
Well,
rather than
because
look
you
from-
got the herbalist kit, you already have advantage. So
okay.
I need
Well, then I
a
guess we'll do our own.
intelligence nature check from the both of you. With advantage because you have the herbalist kit.
Ooh. 21. Ooh, that is
Thank
advantage.
God for advantage. Alright, Gulliver and Yoseff, as you guys are wandering around, you definitely find a bunch of rhubarb plants. And with the herbalist kit, you successfully cut off about 5 large leaves for the both of you.
I hope that's enough.
She did not specify how much you needed. Also, fun fact, rhubarb can kill you if you eat raw and a lot of it. Other than that, fantastic pie.
A lot of things can do that.
Yes. That's why people didn't like tomatoes, because it's related to the nightshade plant.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
It
if there's
also,
any left over, a friend of mine
was
used to
acidic.
really like to make rhubarb pie.
Well, there's lots of rhubarb here.
Might have to remember that. Send a bit home to them.
Alright, as you walk out of the shed, you see that both Gulliver and Yoseff have the rhubarb leaves.
Did you find the spring or anything?
I didn't find any springs yet. Just 2 potions of healing. I guess that will be useful later on. I mean, I hope we don't need them, but better to have them than to not have them and need them.
Hooray, insurance.
I suppose. Maybe one of us should climb a tree and see if we can see anything before we.
I can just
decide
fly.
where to go.
What's
Yes.
your climate cheat, Eco? I have wings.
Yeah,
I can just
I
fly.
Just Eco, am I a joke to you?
Also,
you know, I have these feather things on my back.
None of these are trees, they're tree stumps. You can climb them, though.
Why don't you go up a little bit and have a look around?
Yes.
See if anything looks interesting.
Okay, I'll fly up. God, feet no.
30 feet?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm sorry, we're not European. Or
Even if-
Canadian. We're weird.
Just use the metric system.
No!
But it's easier.
But ours makes sense!
No,
No,
ours
it
makes
doesn't.
sense.
It's all made up.
Everything is when you get down to the end of it.
Yeah, but I mean, we go in like 10 steps from
Which
one
is
to the
usually
other.
easier to do the math in, yes.
I'm just happy to be here.
Just remind
Oh well.
It just reminds me of that English language thing that I posted recently.
Also, it'd be really weird when we go, when D&D switches to metric, because I mean,
just kind of
What
been
the
using it.
what are the 5-foot squares gonna be? Are they gonna be meter squares? Everything gonna get
Oh.
closer together?
Square meters, everything.
So, Eco, you fly 30 feet into the air.
Yes.
You see the bog before you. Nothing
what in
else,
front of me?
really.
What do you see in front of me?
The bog.
Basically the entire map of the bog.
Okay.
It's hard to pick out fine details because everything is either mud or brown grass.
Great. Everything is just brown and brown down there.
Yeah, we're talking like
Looks
Dragon
like
Age.
shit.
We're talking about Dragon Age Origins color palette, which is horrible.
Words.
Or Witcher 1 graphics, because it uses the same engine.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yep. They,
So
What do
nothing
you
really to
see?
spot up here. Okay.
Nothing. Okay.
So
you have several more islands to visit. Which one do you go to? Northwest,
Do you see anything, Eco?
southeast.
no, it's
Southwest.
brown and brown. It's yeah,
Well,
either mud or grass, but both of those stuff is brown, so not really anything interesting, sadly.
how about we make a loop. We'll go up this way and then around that way past the big stump
Yes, let's do that.
over to.
All right.
Anybody mounting up?
Oh yeah.
Hop back on the direwolf.
Alrighty. So, if you guys could reach, like, in this general area.
Okay. Can you, right, like
Well,
here-ish
Keo's got
or here-ish?
control.
Yeah, somewhere around, like, here.
Ah.
That works. That works.
You know, you just have the wolf between the legs of the elk.
To be fair, that shouldn't be too hard.
Just rubs up against it like a small cat.
Alright, just to make it clear, you guys are still mounted. Are you a little quiet?
Yes.
If you are quiet,
Yoseff currently is. But he'll get down if there looks to be something interesting on the island below and we're looking for stuff.
Alright, so. Let's see. I need a perception check from everyone.
Perceptione. Don't see nothing.
Oh.
Sorry, my sheet's a little jank
Oh.
right now. There we go. And
Alright.
Does that include the wolf and the elk, or and this weasel?
What do you see with your Weasley eyes?
Perception is wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And I think the wolf has advantage on hearing and smell. And
Hearing and smell, yes.
Alright.
Weasel has advantage on something else.
Eco, I need a d20 plus 2 for the giant elk. Alright. And I need 2 d20s plus 2 for the not plus 2. Sorry. Just went off giant elk stats. A d20 plus 1 for the direwolf and roll it twice.
Or just
Okay, so
do
2d20 plus 1.
2d20 KH1 plus 1. And that will work out.
Okay.
See?
Well then. Everyone
We're rolling great.
fails!
Yeah.
As all of a sudden
Even-
a massive geyser of the muddy Sedgemoor waters sprays into the sky and a mighty chittering echoes across the swamp as a giant scorpion, not as big as the elk.
Uh-oh.
Flashbacks.
It is covered in the same corrupted eldritch bomb,
Is this the
and it
thing?
has advantage because you failed to perceive it.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
All
These are
right.
nasty, by the way.
I need all of you to roll initiative. Oh god, that
Oh,
roll
yes.
is really high.
It's not getting better.
Hey, this isn't terrible. Hey, Gulliver.
Hey, good job,
Gulliver
Gulliver.
saves us.
Can you save us, buddy?
Well, he outrolled the scorpion. Barely.
Friendo?
Okay.
We're gonna. This is gonna suck.
And then Yoseff, Eco, GE, DW. And the elk is not healed.
Nope.
Okie dokie. So, surprise attack. Let me get my music.
Blue scorpion? Oh, wait, no.
Blue ska.
Blue scorpion.
Oh!
I was just joking, though.
I have to find it. I have blue ska.
No, Tom Scott.
I thought blue scorpion was a thing. Maybe I'm mistaken.
There it is. Found it.
I know there's some band that has Scorpion in the names for certain.
Yeah, it's Scorpions. They did Rocky Like a Hurricane.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Alright, so this thing is going to attack the giant elk with advantage.
Poor boy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my protection to make that neutral.
You are surprised, friend. You don't get a reaction.
Not
Oh,
until
yeah,
after
right,
have
right.
turn.
Yeah, you're right. Surprised. We've
Let's see.
Well, actually, if he beat the scorpion in initiative, he can have a reaction, but he can't have an actual turn.
Mm.
I think. Ah, well. Whatever you say.
The good news is that the scorpion misses. It rolled 2 8s. Good job. Alright, and we are going up to turn order, and once again, all of you are mounted. So if you want to dismount, that is half your movement speed. So Gulliver, it is your turn.
You know what? I kind of like it up here. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the elk.
Okay. The elk starts glowing a little.
And then I'm going to use about... Wait, is that an action? Bonus action?
That's the shield.
Lay
of
on
faith
hands.
bonus action.
I'm trying to
Alright.
remember what Lay on Hands was. Action.
Action.
Aha. Bonus action. Lay on Hands action. I'm going to use about 10 points of that to heal the elk.
Alright, elk's back up to full.
Oh, yeah. Then that's my turn.
Alrighty, it is Scorpion's
Pat, pat.
turn.
You just pat the elk, and suddenly it's glowy and heals.
Just a little bit of scritches behind the ear. Just
Good elky.
It just wiggles its head in pleasure. It's just
No.
there.
Let's go after Gulliver. because
Happy.
Why not? Does a 13 hit you?
after Gulliver. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit me.
Alright, second attack. Does a 19 hit you?
It meets it. It beats it.
Alright. Now I get to do fun things.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constituzione.
Wait, bludgeoning.
Alright, you have Shield of Faith still up, and you are now grappled.
Alright.
Hold me off.
Oh no.
And now
This
it's
is going
going
badly.
and now it's going to hit you with its third attack.
Which is the bad one.
I assume a 21 hits you.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, you take 7 points of piercing damage. I need another Constitution saving throw. Actually, 2
Dude, I think.
Constitution saving throws. The first one will be your concentration check. Alright, that one's good. And now a second one, please. Oh no.
Oh, no, that was the worst one.
one. Alright, you're going to take 4d10 poison damage now.
Oh no.
Excuse me, I need to. I don't. Yeah, this is serious here. You take 27 points of poison damage.
Are you
I'm
still
down.
up? No.
I'm down.
Didn't think so.
Eco, and now the elk is back down to 14 AC. Eco, Yoseff, you see Gulliver get grappled by the scorpion and just get impaled by its stinger. And he is now unconscious.
And he's poisoned.
Nope, he's not poisoned. It's just poison damage.
Ah.
Alright! Yoseff, it's your turn. Your friend and ally and fellow elk rider is now is impaled by the scorpion. Well, we'll move you over here. It's technically where he's at right now.
So when I drop off the elk, which way can I go, and do I get an attack of opportunity?
I would say you'll probably be dropped here.
And do I get an attack of opportunity from him?
No.
If I do?
No.
Well, Yosef's gonna drop down.
This section didn't really account for mounted combatants. So.
And he's going...
Also, man, that was a really high roll on that poison damage.
He's going to cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level.
Alrighty, you get some more temp HP and you feel the power of your patron just all of a sudden encase you in ice for defense.
So, unfortunately, that was...
So you get 10 temp HP.
Mm-hmm. And... Fortunately, that's about all I can do this turn.
Alright, Eco.
Keo,
you
help him.
Who's Keo?
Or Eco, help him.
You see Gulliver getting swung loosey-goosey by the scorpion and not moving under his own power.
Wait.
I guess I can
Wait a second.
try to heal him.
Alright.
So I'll use healing word on him.
Okay, roll that healing word.
And I do have level 2 spells already, right?
Yes.
So I can throw it at level 2.
You can cast at 2nd level.
That would
Yes.
be 2d4 plus 3, I believe.
Oh, that is awful. Alright, so
Wow, that's the lowest it could have been.
Gulliver, you wake up. Good news, you're alive. Bad news, you're still impaled.
I rolled a... Oh my god.
Alrighty, Eco, that was your bonus action. You still have a movement and an action.
That means I will...
Still grapples.
Technically, yes, actually.
Help me, Mario.
If Gulliver had emotions, he'd probably be screaming.
I don't really know what to do against the grappling, but
Well, you could try and shove him, I guess.
yeah, I'll get off the
I don't think that's gonna work, to be honest. But
Alright,
you
that
can
is
try it.
That is half your movement to get off the direwolf.
Yes. And then like try and pull him off.
Could be a strength check or athletics, your choice.
I would do athletics, even if you just do this. It's gonna be
Athletics?
better or the same.
Okay.
Oof.
My rolls today suck ass.
Yeah, he's still stuck.
Huh.
It is time for your giant elk to attack. What would you
Oh.
like it to do?
Use ram again.
Alright, 1d20 plus 4, or 6, my bad. Wrong stats.
Plus 6, was it? Yes.
Yep. That hits! Alright, so 2d6 plus 4.
See, your mounts are stealing all your good rolls. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, not really for the damage, but at least it hits.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 19. That's not bad.
Alright, your dire wolf tries to, it cannot reach where it is currently at, so it will have to move.
Does it reach now, or?
No, not quite.
Further down yet. Yeah,
Alright, much better. And it does get pack tactics, so
Because
that means
he's got a lot of friends beside him.
Yeah.
I need a d20 plus 5 twice.
2 d20 KH. 1 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits. Alright, so that is 2d6 plus 3. Ooh, big damage.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, needs a strength save. It fails. Alright, this giant scorpion gets attacked by this massive wolf, and the wolf goes in for a bite, and the scorpion is now prone, releasing Gulliver. Which is great, because Gulliver, I would say you probably wound up over here.
Okay.
And it's now your turn. And this thing's
Okay.
prone in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite,
Alrighty. Time to hit.
and then I'm gonna swing.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got this. Roll.
Okay. Let's see. Longsword 1. 2, oh.
That hits!
And then I'm also gonna. Oh wait, I didn't apply the modifier again. I was gonna smite as well. Divine Smite.
I don't think that stacks.
Does it not? Because one's a spell and one's a smite.
I think by raw it can, but
Oh,
DM
I guess
says
not.
no.
Your call there, DM.
Yeah. Stacking smite sounds a little excessive, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
look into that later. Alright,
Just
so
Gulliver was not pissed. 7 plus
plus
9.
6.
2d6. Okay.
Already rolled the thunder damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
9. 17.
Ooh, it is looking awful. And it's not going to bother saving because it's already prone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, a loud thunderous boom! As this scorpion is starting to lose some of its carapace armor. As it just stands up. Whoops! It's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Alright. Yoseff tries to look big, which isn't hard.
It took great defense to that, so it's going to attack Gulliver with a claw attack.
Oh.
That's a natural 1.
I would have. Oh, okay.
Wait, I can use silvery barbs there, right?
Well, don't, because
bother.
yeah.
It rolled,
one.
it rolled a natural 1. It can't get any lower than that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so it just misses. And it's going to turn around and... You know what? Yeah, it'll hit Gulliver. Never mind. That is an 8. It's going to try to sting the elk.
You may need an Constitution save here in a minute.
That hits. Alright, so. The elk takes 6 points of piercing damage.
Roll a con save +2.
Yep, I need a Constitution +2, Kyo, so
Oh.
D20 +2.
A D what?
D20 +2. That fails.
That's
Oh,
not good.
boy.
Elky, no!
Ow! 20 points of damage.
That poison's no joke, man.
The elk just lets out a hee as it gets stung by this massive scorpion. Alright, Yoseff, it's now your turn. You see Gulliver is alive and well and dodged 2 claws attacks, but the giant elk, your loyal steed, took severe damage from a stinger.
Yosef's gonna smack it with his quarterstaff.
Alrighty, gonna hit it with a stick.
Big old two-handed swing. Flanking is what here? Advantage
It
or
is
+2?
advantage.
Okay.
I forgot to make that the declaration today. That hits.
Oh.
Oh. You take a good swing. Unfortunately, it wasn't a home run. It was a grounder. I know baseball.
You
terms.
leave Gulliver alone.
Better acted. Yeah, is that your turn?
I suppose so.
Alright, Eco, you are up.
I will use healing word on my elk.
Alrighty, second level or first level?
Second level.
Okay.
You know, well, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Let her do what she wants.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really not rolling this today.
Ow. Sheesh.
Well, the
Well,
giant
why?
elk is healed. Its HP is now at 21.
Mm.
You still have your movement and regular action.
Yes, I will just take the maze.
Alrighty, time to bop the scorpion.
Oof.
This
Alright.
is
Too bad you don't have flanking, so.
is all I'm gonna roll today just a natural one.
You just miss. It is now your giant elk's turn, and have you ever seen a ticked off deer? Because that's what this thing is.
Probably frothing at the mouth from the poison.
Yeah. So, Kyo, I need a d20 plus 6, please, as it goes for a ram attack. That unfortunately misses.
Damn.
Direwolf turn.
Pack tactics.
Well, it also has advantage because flank.
Yeah.
Alright, so another d20 plus 5 twice.
So
Duty.
2d20 plus 5. And again with the HK? thingy?
KH. KH1. 2d20. KH1 plus 5. Yep.
So, Hisume, I got a favor. After this, could you write up some like commands for the dice roller for Roll20? You know the
Sure, let me know which
way
ones-
more than I do.
To be fair, I'm sort of experimenting myself to see which ones work, so.
Yeah, but I'll stick those in the help and resources section so that way it's easier to access.
Copy paste.
Give me a specific list, and I'll get on those at some point.
All right. Oof. That does hit actually. So 2d6 plus 3 damage. That is perfect. As your dire wolf goes in for another bite attack, and in a gush of guts and squeaks and chittering, the giant scorpion is now dead.
Oof.
Gulliver, are you okay?
Use a rest.
I'm frosty for an hour,
All right.
so
I
don't
take it
hit
that
me.
I will say you guys can do a short rest if you so choose. And with that, we shall take a break.
I think we will.
Yeah, I think it's the
Much,
best if we
much
do that.
appreciated. Okay. The rest of them deal with this.
I
See,
am
this works.
so glad I have those two.
Okay, yeah. Drop lowest also works. But wow, that's sad. Yeah, they're carrying us both metaphorically and literally.
Yeah. I'm so happy I got that gray bag of tricks back then because I mean the panther kind of saved our ass back then a little, and those two do as well.
I will be right back. I'm going to go get some water.
Yes, I should do the same.
All right, I'm back. What's everybody doing? You guys enjoying this session? Yeah, yeah. Also, man, that was a lot of poison damage.
That was terrifying.
4d6. Oh, you're just testing things. All right, so if you're taking a short rest, you can roll your hit die 1 to 3 times to get
Yep.
HP back, plus your con mod.
Okay.
Which I think the only one that needs it is Gulliver.
Yeah. Oh, plus my con mod. Oh.
Yep. Actually, if you just
No.
click on roll hit die on the sheet, it should do it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you don't get your hit
Does
die
it
back.
apply for just the one hit die, or like rolling individually, or?
I think it's individual, so you have to click it more than once.
Oh.
All
And
right.
the hit die applies on each one of those, or only on the like initial roll of the 3?
It's all of it.
Okay.
Just make sure that your hit dies do
Keeping
not come
track of
back
it.
until a long rest.
Yep.
Hey! 19, that's not bad. It's almost all the poison damage you took. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, first short rest of this game.
I got smacked.
You didn't get smacked. You got You got pinched in and then impaled.
Ah, oh my god,
There
it's
was no
fucking dead.
smacking involved. It was out dead.
That was a blink and you miss it death.
Ah, I should make
Shit.
that announcement. By the way, you guys needed to roll a 16 to figure out that that thing was there.
Oh, I missed it by 3.
Yep.
Damn. Wait, why am I not? There we are. In hindsight, we probably could have stopped here and then surveyed the surroundings. Oh well. Hindsight is 2020. I see we have a third in the chat today.
Hmm?
Let's see.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yay, short rest.
You got your spells back, Sume.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Eco, you don't get anything back, sadly.
Unless you. I think your channel divinity would come back if you'd spent it,
Oh,
but I don't think you did. I need
Nope.
to double check to make sure that that is true. I'm pretty sure it's right, but. Let's see. Cleric.
And post.
Channel divinity. Channel divinity. When you finish a short or long rest, you regain your expended luces. So. Yep. Channel divinity comes back. I think the same is true for paladins, but I'm not sure.
oh, for my lay on hands.
No, not your lay on your hands. Your channel divinity.
Divine sense.
I don't think you have it yet, but hang on. Double checking.
I don't see channel divinity in my list. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, I didn't use it.
Whereas the shotgun caster over here gets all of his spell slots back.
Reloading.
Yeah,
Coffee
that's a
luck.
trade-off.
The thing is that his shotgun isn't filled with turkey shot, but deer slugs.
No offense, Pat, giant elk. I think you can technically spin some hit die. I don't usually do that with monsters, but I think you
I'm
technically
not gonna
can.
bother.
Not good about
I
it.
don't blame you.
Because one, that is super complicated to figure out currently, and two, this thing is gone in the next couple of hours.
It's not really complicated to figure it out. Just roll a d12 plus 2 for each
Yeah.
hit die it spins.
Also, this thing can understand Common, Elvish, and Sylvan, but can't speak them. Oh, and Giant Elk.
Oh. Yoseff should have been talking to it more.
Just pats
Yes.
the deer while like taking that break.
Also, I have
Thanks for your
made
help today.
I have made a official post in the Discord about the new changes to the flanking rules.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I know some DMs are. I've heard mostly. I heard Monty's like, oh, it's like kind of cheap because they'll always try to get advantage. And I'm like, that's tactical playing, and I'm okay with that.
I think it works better as +2 when you've got a big party and you're gonna get flanking easier.
Fair.
But I think maybe with smaller parties, advantage probably is worth it.
Yeah, like Kevril and Tyria. It's only two of them. They could use it.
But
It incentivizes people being near a monster that they probably don't want to be.
the conga line of death.
Yep. But I guess I can do session so far. Besides pain,
I died today.
he got better.
You got better.
Yeah, I got better though.
With a little word from Eco.
Yeah.
Very little.
Just had It's literally just, hey, get up.
Just for fun, can you roll me a level 2 healing word, Keo? I want to see if it's the same.
Is it a three-peat?
But you look a lot better now.
Ah,
Why?
okay. Much
Wow.
better.
Now
Wow.
it's 2 2s. Keep going. Eventually we'll have 2 3s.
Healing word.
One day.
Oh, man.
The word that's basically a potion of healing.
But Gulliver's
All
looking
right.
a lot better.
So
Yeah, I am.
let's get back into it, shall we? So Gulliver, you have patched up your wounds as best as you can.
Probably have a gnarly scar from that stinger now, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's basically that X mark on Luffy's chest from One Piece. You know what I'm
Did
talking
the
about.
giant scorpion shrink down, or
Nope.
it's just dead?
It is freaking dead.
Yoseff pokes it with his bow staff.
I will say,
Hey.
due to the silence, though, you do hear a steady burbling blip, blip, blip of water
Uh-oh.
nearby.
The spring might be around here, Yoseff says as he tries to pull himself out of the muck.
All right, you pull
It's
yourself
rested
out
in the
of
muck.
It's literally only up to your ankles. At
No, he didn't
worst,
rest in the muck. He just went back there when
at
he
worst,
poked the
your
scorpion.
at best your ankles, at worst your knees. If you were
Isn't it
like
nice?
a gnome, it will probably be up to your waist.
Good
And
thing
that's
we're all
real
medium.
awkward.
Did my elk get HP back too?
No.
Nope.
Or does it not work with?
You healed it with healing word, but I'm not going to do the short rest heal because again, it's just going to be gone within a few hours.
Okay.
But Yoseff will clean off his boots with prestidigitation.
All right, you clean off your boots and they instantly get muddy again. All right, so if I could get a perception check from you all.
Can do.
Woohoo!
Percepzione. Stop.
All right. Ooh. Okay, so Eco, you're taking care of your dire wolf and giant elk because they're doing fantastic in combat. You're having an
You are
off
not.
day, but you know
Nah, yeah.
you're having an off day, but you decided to praise your animal companions. Your weasel is just happy to be there. Let's see. Yoseff, you do find the bubbling swamp area is. You see a steady burbling flow of water disturbing the surface of the swamp just to the north of the small islet. So about here. And Gulliver, you spot a small oilskin wrapped journal sitting atop of a small stump, not dump. I accidentally substituted the S with a D and took out the T.
Here's someone left a journal here. As he
Uh,
picks it up.
for Yoseff, you can assume that this is the underground spring.
Is this where we just dumped the holy water?
What does mine eye see when I look upon this journal?
All right. Let's see. Water damage has rendered much of this journal unreadable, but
Oh.
what remains reveals sinister thoughts.
Oh no.
It's clear that some nefarious personality has indeed been experimenting with life-draining magic in the marsh. It seems to have been doing it for quite some time. You don't know who this belongs to, but towards the end, it does seem to talk about a scheme involving the Road Stage Festival. But that seems to be all that it tells you.
Where did you get a book?
It was lying on this stump over here. It
Who would
was.
leave a book here? This is terrible.
It appears to be a journal.
Oh, you should probably give it back.
My worries were well founded. This was intentional.
And we maybe shouldn't give it back.
Huh.
Hmm. And then Gulliver's eyes kind of light up with a strange greenish, bluish hue as he taps into his divine sense. I don't think it's my class specific one though. Oh, right. This is the one that I actually wanted. Sorry, I have one specifically for my oath.
I've been muted, sorry.
Oh, there we
So
are.
your divine sense does not detect any celestial fiends or undead, but you wanted to castigate. 1 second.
Yeah.
Alexa, what does castigate mean?
The verb castigate is usually defined as to criticize or reprimand severely. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for castigate.
No.
Oh, so I scold them.
I don't think you actually have a target for it.
No.
Yeah. You do need
I'm thinking of
an
divine sense after all.
aberration.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
need an aberration, celestial, elemental, fate, or fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you. So
Yeah, I was mistaken then. I thought divine sense kind of flipped a little when I had that oath to those targets, but I guess I'm mistaken.
I mean, I think those targets are included in
No, celestial, elemental, fey, and fiend is not included in
Celestial
divine
is,
sense. Yeah. Well, celestial, yeah. Elemental, fey, or fiend. Yeah. Hmm.
or aberration.
Weird. Hmm. I'll have to look into that a bit more. I swear that I had a sense for those things, but I guess I am wrong. These things happen.
We are all often wrong.
To err is to human.
to forgive is divine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay. No celestial fiend or undead. It's something.
Or consecrated or desecrated spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Or items.
The pool wouldn't count as desecrated, would it?
It might.
It is
The spring?
corrupted. So, yeah, I would say it works.
Oh, I should
But
have
I
used
think
that way earlier.
Well, that's 60
range.
feet of you.
Yeah.
There's no way you were 60 within 60 feet
No,
at
no,
the
of course not.
beginning.
Yeah, you're right.
Still, could have popped it somewhere and known it's probably not around here. And then
I
it's
mean,
gone.
you guys found it regardless.
Yeah.
But, so,
So,
Yoseff, what do you do with the flask of holy water to the spring?
when did I get this? Oh well.
I mean, I don't remember who took it,
Here you
so.
go.
I
Here you go,
thought
Yosef.
Gulliver had it since he was.
Passes over the
Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I was just joking that we hadn't decided where it was.
Oh, I had it in my notes that I had it.
So,
But anyways,
uh,
Gulliver passes it along to Yosef.
he will pour it in.
Alright, you pour in the holy water. As you pour in the holy water from that you got from Professor Totsky into the spring, the water seems to not be purpley corruption anymore, and just seems to be this natural browny muck as it everywhere else. You have successfully purified the spring.
That is one goal down.
You have 2 more spell components left to find.
Well, Hmm. Did we
Think
check on that little island that we passed over for mandrake root or lightning branches?
Think we actually did.
I don't think we actually stopped.
You did not stop, you just kept going.
I believe we just forded the water while we could on the elk.
Well, let's check it out real quick.
Alright,
And
as you
then
mount up to the elk and direwolf, you go to the next island. You didn't
Here,
really
I'll,
pay attention to what was going on because apparently this is just the equivalent of a sandbar that's not underwater.
hmm.
you
It's
know,
just dirt.
maybe we should make a point to look at the stumps for the branches.
That's an excellent point there, Yoseff. Hmm.
There's two right near here. We can pass by the big ones there, and then that last island over there. So, bloop, 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 bloop. And if we still haven't found it, go over here.
Sounds like a plan.
If we do that again, someone keep watch, please. I'd hate to have us snuck up on again.
Gulliver
I'm not
says with a
very
giant stab wound.
He says that while
observant.
kind of touching his chest a little bit.
Still very tender.
Do you need a
And
potion?
I'm good, but thanks. I'm not used to having others with my life in their hands.
Sorry, I couldn't do more.
You two have done plenty.
Should have watched out some more to the paladin of the watchers. Can feel my
As he
moderator just ready to kill me all of a sudden.
Mm.
Mm. Alright, so, you like to move where you are going to go? That would help me out tremendously.
I'm not certain the elk's really going to fit, but as Yoseff has said, we wanted to kind of check out that island, then
Then
move
this
along the
stump,
path that he was. Yep.
and this stump,
Oh,
and then that stump.
can I? Ah, okay. So be on that side of the island right there, and then investigate that stump after I'm done there.
Alright, so most of these stumps are protruding 5 feet above the surface of the water, and they are very slippery looking.
Ooh.
They don't seem to have branches, though.
Hmm.
You can't climb on it if you want, but it would
They're
need an
just
athletics check.
I will
they're
just
just
hover over it with flying.
Perfect. Excellent. I expected no less, and if I didn't get that, I'd be disappointed. Use the wings that were made for you.
Yes.
Gulliver will see Eco do that. Flap his fins a little bit and then look a little dejected.
You're only good for gliding and falling with style. And you buzz
That
along.
conversation will be a time for another day.
I can fall with style.
I mean, if it's possible, if clerics could learn fly, could make Gulliver fly.
Paladins?
Or clerics. I think
No,
that's
I
just
thought
a
you were
wizard
referring to
and
me.
sorcerer.
just a moment.
Alright, Yoseff is now zoned out, riding on top of a majestic elk. Where to next, guys?
Well, if we didn't find anything over here,
Yeah, did I spot anything?
they did say,
Um, not particularly.
Okay.
then as we move over to that dump, also like to roll a perception check to kind of leer out across the waters.
Sure.
Perception.
You feel pretty confident about not seeing any threats.
Yeah, because I imagine my roll was just barely low enough that I just see a splash and then.
See a catfish jump out of the water.
I'll let the rolling to you. I don't really have these rolls.
Should
All
I be
right.
rolling a perception check or something?
Oh, I was kind of looking out over the waters, very leery right now after that event.
Also, is the wolf on top of the stump, or is that just placement issues?
Yeah, I just don't know where exactly to place them. You
Hello
big.
over there. How you doing, elk?
Yeah, the elk is there.
I mean,
Yeah.
presumably we're on the elk, but
Yeah.
Do you want the elk and direwolf to just sit by and just let them pop up when combat shows up?
Oh,
I think so, yeah.
that might be helpful because we're
They're
covering
covering
map
up
right now.
half of the map.
Alright.
just say we're riding them.
Yeah.
And gonna investigate around this stump if I can, then for what we're looking for.
I feel bad because Chad apparently didn't see you guys on top of the map now. So I think they
Oh,
might have missed the entire scorpion fight. Oh
oh no.
man. I will say this, the scorpion didn't move. Gulliver died, but got better. They're now investigating a giant tree stump.
Okay, rolling investigación.
And my healing word was basically, oh, come on, get back on your feet.
Walk it
Yeah.
off!
Knock it off! You're fine!
You did
And the inverse of that,
And the
Max.
giant elk did most of the work.
you
And the
did
dire wolf.
you did what Captain America did in Age of Ultron. He's like, if you get hit, hit back. If you die, walk it off.
I imagine Max healing was like, "You okay there, friend?" Room.
Yoseff was going to help with the investigation unless he has advantage because of the herbalism.
All
Well,
right.
technically
There goes.
that
Yeah.
is a nature check, and you already have
Oh,
advantage due to your kits.
oh, I should roll nature. My bad.
Well,
Nature.
Oh, that wait. Did that go? You get that? It
Yeah,
did.
I
Okay.
see the 17. Alright, Yosef and Eco. That's a stump.
Wood. Nice.
it's very soggy.
Gulliver, you don't see any branches on this stump.
No mahogany, but good wood.
I don't think it's that good.
You think if we knock on it 3 times we'll have luck?
You're welcome to try.
I'm a fan of Purple Heart and Zebra Wood, but if you cut one of those, I forget which one, it smells really bad. He
So
says,
Aiko is
looking.
just knocking 3 times on the soggy wood.
Alright, you knock 3 times on the wood to
Thwop, thwop,
get
thwop.
some luck.
It's
Yeah.
glorps. Hey?
You get
Mush,
some,
mush, mush, yeah.
you get
Bleh.
some tree slime on your talons. It's very sticky.
Nice.
Well,
That's the way.
let's check out the next one. Should I roll anything or?
I'm gonna hover over it again. Because I
I-
can.
I feel bad because these tree stumps are just stubs. There aren't any branches on it. They're really cut low.
Hmm.
Well, then let's just say we can move on.
Yep. All
Okay.
right.
We can say
Okay.
that we did that. Cool. Works.
So, let's see. Giant elk and direwolf head over to this island. Excuse me. I need to do some things real fast. As you reach this island, a swarm of poisonous snakes lash out to the, Now, we'll go with Direwolf for once. It hasn't been hit yet.
Oh no, a poisonous snake.
That's not gonna hit. Well...
I don't know.
I don't know
Nah,
either.
that's not gonna hit. Alright, feel free to roll initiative.
Yes. It's just getting worse. Oh my god. Can we turn this around this game and like the lower the number is the better the roll?
There's a
Well,
game
then
that
your
did
direwolf
that.
gets hit.
Alright, this one
Yeah.
has a +4 to Dex.
True. But I would hit
And
something
it
for
still
once.
rolled bad. Oh my god!
I feel that.
Alright, so the snakes somehow go first. Because it got a 10, but its dex mod is higher.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man.
Having a dex
Man.
mod is just a suggestion. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, they got a positive dex mod at least.
Alright, the swarm of snakes start to attack. Let's see, going to attack the direwolf again. Oh, that's a hit. That is 24 or 23 to hit. And it's going to take 2d6 piercing damage.
And it needs. But the fun part comes next.
I need a Constitution saving throw, Eco, for the
Yes.
direwolf.
Wolf
So,
stats.
so that's d20 plus 2. Alright. You succeed. Well, it succeeds, so it's going to take...
Half of.
Oh god, that's a lot. 12.
Being a dwarf or a Yanti in this section would be very nice.
Alright, it takes 9 points of poison damage. After save. That's after save. As your wolf just gets basic. If anybody has seen the movie series Lonesome Dove, it's when the guy goes into the water full of water moccasins. I think I'm the only
I
one
haven't
who's
seen that movie.
It's really good, but it puts Star Wars to shame in terms of how many movies there are. Alright, Gulliver, it's now your turn. I will say that if you attack on top of the elk, you will have disadvantage because these things are basically super low to the ground, and you're really high up.
It was half movement to dismount, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, 15. Where would you say I hop off at then? Is
Right
it
there's
possible
fine.
to hop off there? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
You float with your
Flanking.
little wings down.
yay. Just, oh, I hit it with my sword.
Oh. Alright.
Oh,
No,
oh,
go ahead.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Very interesting.
Huh.
Alrighty.
Well, I said it.
Hey, you hit.
Okie dokie.
Now comes the fun part.
Alright, it takes less damage than that.
2.
It takes 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, you try to hit it with your sword and you cut one snake.
Just one snake whose head falls off. And then
As
they're
long
all
as-
mad because you hurt Carl.
As long as Carl doesn't grow 2 heads back,
You
we're
hear
good.
you hear several hisses, and it sounds like a nerdy man yelling, "Snake, snake, snake!" And it's now Yosef's turn if you're finished.
Yep, that should do.
Let's see. Can I hop down over here?
Yes.
It's, maybe not a good idea to try and hit it with things. There's a lot of them. And he will use Eldritch Blast.
That misses.
Pity.
Yep. Alright, you send out Eldritch Blast, and these swarm of snakes just scatter and then come back. Eco, you're up if Yoseff is finished.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else right this second.
Also, I think your Armor of Agathis is gone.
Oh yeah. Or I would have jumped right in the middle.
Eat me! Chomp, 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 chomp.
I will use Moonbeam.
Oh!
Sorry, Gulliver.
Oh! Alright, could you link me the description for that real fast? Alright, so that is a 5-foot radius in a 40-foot high cylinder. So
Basically, a square.
yeah, so you're doing it on the poisonous snake then.
Yes.
It's basically a square about this size. Little
Okay.
lighter. So.
I mean,
Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, you cannot cast this
I can't.
because you used up 2 spell slots already.
Okay.
Which is probably good because
Yeah. You can still cast a spell, but it can only be level 1.
Okay.
now I can't click on it.
I got you.
I got it.
Oh.
Just had to do the weird way.
Would have been great, but unfortunately,
Yes. I think if I cast Fairy Fire, I will hit Gulliver too.
that is actually not a damaging spell, so
Oh, okay.
I mean,
it can have bad effects, but they have to save first.
Okay, yeah, I'll just cast Fairy Fire.
Alright.
that I believe is a box 10 feet wide.
Nope, 20-foot cube.
Oh my.
Is there any
I-
specific area you would like for the cube to start?
At the box where the snakes are.
So,
going.
like that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, Gulliver.
Alright, I need a dexterity saving throw, Gulliver, and for the snakes.
Yes, my good stat.
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think you
What
actually
was
passed.
your spell save? Yeah, spell save DC
Alright.
13.
So, believe it or not, the snakes failed. with
Yes.
with
They
a,
just look.
This went well.
with a +4, they failed.
I imagine they just all lit up different colors like gummy worms.
Yes, actually. Yes.
Yeah, it's
All
like
of a
they're
sudden,
snakes and the gummy worms.
The snakes are all shining and sparkling, and Gulliver is his still normal blue self. And you see gummy worms, so everybody has advantage to hit these things.
Ah, I see. You chose to turn me blue.
Alright, Eco, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, it's time for your giant elk to do its thing.
You have advantage.
Do the thing.
So 2d20s plus 6.
And that is the...
KH.
Oh.
That hits. Alright, and that is 2d6 plus 4.
Oh, I think I drew that. Oops.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Oh.
Indeed, you did.
I don't. Whoops. Eraser?
Let's see.
No, you have to like select it and hit delete.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so your elk goes in and just starts trying to attack these snakes with its antlers somehow instead of its hooves because of game mechanics. And it does do some damage. It is time for your direwolf's turn, and it too has advantage.
I mean, it always did, but you know.
It has not double advantage. Alright, so that's 2d20 plus 5. Fortunately, that misses.
No.
These things have surprisingly good AC. Alright, it is now the snake's turn. And you know what? They're feeling chicken. Gonna come at you with a bite, Eco.
You mean chicken?
Does a 15 hit you?
Armor class is 15. So...
Beats it, it beats it.
It does beat it, so...
Unless you
Take
got something else.
6 points of piercing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
My rolls are not
Your
getting
fairy
better.
fire disappears.
Oh, and another Constitution saving throw.
Yes, and another Constitution saving throw.
Wait, let me... What was the damage again? 6, right?
6, yes. Alright, so you
Good news.
succeed. So you take 6 points of poison damage. That's already halved. As these snakes just start biting at you.
Well, that hurt.
Alright, Gulliver, the gummy worms are gone. Instead, there are now
Aw.
snakes attached to Eco.
Oh. Attached to Eco.
I'm
It's-
just imagining like in the cartoons.
Yeah, they
It-
have to
it's
move
f-
into
it-
the square to attack, I believe.
Yeah,
Reach of
what?
0 feet. So basically, the swarm moves into the
Whoop.
space.
It can do that! Thank you, Sume.
Lovely. Okay. Well,
Ah, yes.
if it's moving out of my threat space, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Okay. Something.
It's not 0. And technically, you'd have advantage because this would have happened before.
Yep. Boop. Whoop.
Yeah, that hits.
Ah. Okay. Boop.
Alright.
That's actual good damage.
Mhm. I did about as much as my smite earlier.
Alright, so as it goes and tries to get into Eco's threat space to avoid more hits, you manage to swing at it, killing even more snakes, and the swarm is getting much smaller, and it's actually not going to stick around, and it's just going to keep moving. Feel free to get an opportunity for Eco and Yoseff.
Well,
That definitely hits. Oh god.
+3. Ooh.
All right. Eco, would you like to hit it with your mace?
Yes.
reach over and grab
Do it again, do it
Gulliver
again,
and
do it again.
smack him.
I mean, you do have talons. You could do with your talons too. That actually hits. You barely meet its AC.
Nice.
All right, two is
One damage.
two is
One!
exactly what you needed as you killed the
Oh
last
my-
snake.
I just smacked the last noodle that is trying to get away. Like, what?
You're sandwich now.
Yeah.
No, you don't actually. You just stun it, pick it up. Ow.
Just doesn't even chew, just straight down the gullet.
I mean, that's how.
Hey,
Yeah.
snake, meet gizzard.
Yeah. All right, so the snakes are dead. Now I could say that the wargs and snakes were programmed to run away once they hit half health, and you guys just murdered them. So, yeah.
They hit me.
Yep.
They hit Wolfie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God you managed to do a DC 10 con save.
Poison is nasty, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah. And almost everything is immune to it.
I mean,
Search the
if
island.
it came to that, I did save 5 of my lay on hands.
Alright, so as Yoseff starts searching the island without prompting,
Sorry.
you do see a unmistakable leaf of a mandrake.
Weren't we looking for the root?
Yes. Seems like we're digging now.
Is there something special about mandrakes?
How much do you two know about mandrakes?
They're used for crossbreeding in Final Fantasy XIV.
Wow.
The seeds are actually
Job.
way harder to get than the mandrake root itself.
Crossbreeding in FF14 is stupid.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
don't-
convince me otherwise. I would have to find a spell that has it, and that's a lot of spells to go through. Because I was looking through them really quickly. Hang on.
No, I'm just talking about mandrakes themselves.
Anything to be wary about while trying to gather from them?
Hang on, looking it up.
No, apparently it's probably based on the actual real mandrake rather than the fantasy creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Well, it's
it's a flower.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Another one of our objectives are here. Perfect.
There's really only one place left to check for the last one. You think you can...
Oh, yeah, feel free to give me an Arcana check if you want to know what this mandrake root is used for.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely studious enough to.
Eco, no idea. Gulliver,
Hold on.
no idea. Yoseff, no idea.
What if I were to apply my D4 student die to that?
I probably wouldn't give you enough.
No? Wouldn't give me enough. Appreciate the candidness of that.
I'm not even gonna
Save me the
ask.
student dice.
Well,
I'll tell you later, and I found a really interesting site for you, Sume.
Uh-huh.
let's... check the last island.
Did you dig up the root though?
I presume we did. I thought we did.
Oh, did we need to roll in a herbalist kit or something then?
I would say yes, because the
I don't
first
think
nature
I've
check
got
was
the.
to get the location.
Okay.
And the
Sure.
herbalist kit does have shovels and gloves.
So what do we
Nature.
roll?
Nature with advantage.
16.
8.
All right,
Oh my.
Yoseff and Eco, you do more harm than good, and you chopped up
I
the
do
root.
it. I thought we had advantage.
Right, I'm
But
stupid. Eco, you do more harm than good, and you chop up the root.
oh,
Yoseff and Gulliver, luckily you remember that mandrakes are poisonous, so you put gloves onto your hands, which probably is okay with Eco due to talons.
would it inadvertently apply mandrake poison to their talons if they were to use them?
I have poisonous talons now, bitch.
Technically, yes.
That sounds extremely
You
homebrewed,
can do
though.
that.
That
Get
sounds
like the
awesome.
poisoner feet.
Oh wait, nope, it's ingested.
Ah, poisonous, not venomous.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
but you remember that it's for ingesting only. But so you managed to get 4 mandrake roots each.
4 mandrakes. Okie dokie.
But I love
5
how we
rhubarb.
rolled always the double of the other. Like 4, 8, and 16.
Yep.
Cool, cool. All right, almost done here.
Yep, just need the twig struck by lightning.
Only one more island to check.
Yes.
By the way, this is taking quite a long time, so you are getting a little sleepy.
As soon as we find it, we'll leave.
I would say it's 5 p.m.
I'll see if I'll roll a perception check to see if there's anything around there, so we don't run into something else again.
Feel free to give me all a perception check as you get to this island.
Perception.
I hope you have more luck than I do.
All right, let's see. Gulliver and Eco, you don't see much. Yoseff, you actually see a twig out here.
Oh, that might be something. Anyone got mage hand?
I do not.
I don't think I have it.
Well, time to go get it. I'll go in first. Splork, splork.
All right, let's see. Ooh, fun. Oh, do
Oh
you
no.
go into the water too, Gulliver?
I mean, I accidentally made the noise. Yeah, there's no taking that back.
Okay. All right, so, oh, Yoseff, as you get out further, you sink 4 feet into the muck, and Gulliver, as you step in there, you sink 5 feet into the muck. You seem to be,
Oh wait.
and you are now restrained.
This could be a problem.
I need everybody to
Shoot,
roll
hell.
initiative so I can keep track of this order.
Uh,
As you
Oh,
are
no.
now trapped in quicksand.
Hey, you
Hey!
get your you go.
Too bad it's not in combat.
Get him a rope.
I don't know if
What did I say I was? I don't remember.
It might be in
Oh,
your
okay, good.
bio.
Yep, there it is. Okay, I've still got like a foot to play with.
Huh. All right, so Eco, you see Gulliver and Yoseff start sinking quite rapidly too.
It appears I am in a predicament.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a rope. I have a blanket.
Wait, do you have an adventurer's kit?
I don't think I have an adventurer's kit. I have, from what I remember, a priest pack.
That does not have rope, I can tell you right now.
No.
Yep.
I have a scholar's pack.
Oh, right.
I have
Students.
it too. No, but what I can try. I mean, aren't the elk and the wolf still with us?
Yeah,
How far? How far did they didn't go far in, right? From what I see,
Didn't get much of
just
a
as
chance
we
to.
step forward.
Gulliver is much closer to shore, but Yoseff is much
Much.
further.
So at least, okay, I will order my elk to go to Gulliver and like try and pull him out with the horns because he's still close to the shore.
We'll move them over here. For the sake of this, they are on the island. They're not in the water. All right. Let's see.
Would that be an athletics check then or something?
It is a strength check.
Ah. Hmm.
So I
Okie dokie.
need a d20 plus 4 for the giant elk to pull Gulliver out.
Yep.
Hey, nice. All right, Gulliver, you see the antlers of the giant elk. Lean down, you grab hold, and it just lifts you out.
It just sends me into the air a little bit. Just oh.
You.
You are now on its back.
Let's see. What can I do here?
So I can't use spells level 2 anymore, right?
Nope.
Ah, damn.
Yep.
Dude.
Spell management. It's a pain.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have much that can help in this situation. Let's see.
That's okay, because it's not your turn yet.
Yeah, I know.
So feel free to think.
I'm just thinking over my stuff. Yeah.
Is that all you got, Eco?
I can see. Oh, whatever. And without enhancing, I can still try it. So what did I use when I told my elk?
It is a strength check.
No,
Oh,
an action or what
It-
did I use or what
for the
can I
elk,
do?
the command.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can fly over to Yoseff and try to pull him out.
Alright, so
Yes.
I got the order mixed up, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. Eco, you're flying above Yoseff now.
Yoseff will raise his quarterstaff bow over his head so that Eco has something to grab onto.
Alright, I need a strength check for Eco. Also, what are you going to do about that twig?
I can pick that up afterwards,
Alright.
probably. Priority is to get both of them out there. That. Yes!
That didn't go well.
I
Alright, so
luck is back.
Eco, you throw out your back a little, and Gulliver, you do not budge an inch. Sorry, you're
Gulliver,
not
you mean
Gulliver.
Yoseff? Don't think that was a good plan.
Alrighty.
I wanted to enhance myself, but I can't use level 2 spells anymore.
Hmm.
It is now Gulliver's turn, because that is your turn, Eco.
Mhm.
And Gulliver, you sink 4 feet.
But I'm out. I'm on
Yoseff,
the.
I am sorry.
I
I
am
get
under.
name mixed up. I'm sorry. Alright, so, Yoseff, you are now suffocating.
Hmm.
That ain't good.
Is the
Uh-uh.
staff still sticking out?
Mm.
Probably not at 4 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like... He basically
I'm
just
8
sunk...
feet down.
He sunk 13 feet.
Hmm? I thought it was 4 feet and then 4 feet.
Oh yeah, 8
Yeah.
feet. My bad. I'm stupid.
Hmm.
I can do math, I swear. No, we
I'm,
can't.
I'm
So
just
what can
sitting
I
here.
do other
Feet,
than
nice.
try to
Hang on one sec.
hold my breath and
Trying to look up suffocation rules real fast, because when I clicked it to lead me there, it did not. There we go. Suffocating. Alright, so a creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier, minimum of 30. So, what's your con mod?
2.
2.
Or no,
Alright.
con mod is 1, but I can hold my breath for 2 minutes.
Yep, okay.
Or no, my con mod is 2. Sorry. So 3 minutes.
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier, minimum of 1. At the start of its next turn, it drops to 0 and is dying. Alright, with this, your staff is still sticking above.
So what can I do?
Huh.
I'm restrained. I cannot move anywhere.
You
Can I
can't
make
do
any
anything,
sort of
Captain.
check? Okay.
Here.
It is now Yusuf's turn. As
Oh, again.
It is
Okay.
now Gulliver's turn, as you see Yusuf get sucked under the quicksand with a blurp. His staff is barely sticking out. And Eco, you see your friend go under.
How long is the neck of my my elk?
Alright, so you could have done a strength check, but you are completely submerged, so... Oof.
I don't think I'd be able to reach him without going into eco space. Can I actually do that?
Well, Eco is technically flying above him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm technically flying,
Okay.
so.
I'm gonna reach out for a staff and try and pull him out.
Alright, I need a strength check.
Already.
Now is a good time to use the help action. Maybe.
That's a valid point. Why?
Well, maybe it wasn't a great time.
Alright, you slide off his staff, and it just does not make purchase. Alright, back to top order. Eco.
Okay, I'll tell my elk to grab onto the
It will do so on its turn.
yes.
Which is after you.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't really have anything to do. I mean, I can try and pull on your staff as well again, but
Could. It's always an
That's
option.
all.
Worth a shot.
yeah, I'll try.
Wow.
Hang on,
Lovely.
let me check. Do you see? Right. So, Eco, you are just
Flap, flap,
you
flap, flap,
hate
flap, flap,
you
flap,
hate
flap.
this day. This day has been awful. You have been missing attacks. You have gotten bit by poisonous snakes. You watched Gulliver die, but got better.
And now I'm almost
And now your
losing
other
Yoseff as
friend
well.
is sinking, almost dead, and you're like, no! You feel your goddess
Fuck
give you
this shit.
strength in your bird talons, and you somehow gain enough muscles to pull this 8 foot. How much do you weigh?
6 feet, but I weigh a lot.
6 feet,
201 pounds.
201 pound man out of the sticky quicksand.
He's just like,
And-
fuck this shit. I'm done with this day. I'm tired. I want to go home. Come on up there. Stop playing around.
Gulliver, you are covered in mud, and you just. Ah!
Hi.
There.
Hi. Almost suffocating. Just coming back on hi.
Alright, you can.
No.
You do have movement speed reduced because you are carrying someone, but it's enough to get him back on the island.
Yeah.
Gulliver, you just see scrawny Eco just lift this heavy man out.
I'm glad it wasn't the elk.
Also, holy crap, I weigh more than Yoseff.
Why? The elk could have done it too.
No, I mean, I'm glad the elk didn't go in there and sink. We'd never get it out.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
That would have been something.
That would have been kind of dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, at least you two could have jumped off, and the elk would disappear at the end of the day anyway. So.
Alright, the twig is still out of reach, though.
Okay.
Eco,
And
I
wanna
will.
try.
I will fly over there and see if I can pull it out.
Alright, you grab the stick. I need another strength check.
I'm not gonna get another strength check.
I don't think
Hey! Running
just rolls up a sleeve, takes that arm in there, pulls it out.
Yeah, pretty much. You roll up your sleeve
He's
like
really not done
Popeye.
with the day.
You whip out a can of divine spinach and you eat it somehow. And you just grab this stick, which is actually fairly large for a twig. And
He's
you
just
can
so
see
done with
that,
the day.
yes, this is indeed struck by lightning, and you now got your last spell component.
No.
He's just really so. I want to finally get some good night's sleep. I am done with this fucking place. I want to go home.
You now remember that there's a place called the detention bog. You,
I know.
Yoseff will be trying to clean himself off a bit with prestidigitation.
I can kind of see why there's a rumor that people died here.
it takes a while, but you managed to get most of the mud off. It's not covering your upper torso.
You two completely covered in mud. Eco there just like, I have wings.
Alright, as you guys grab your last item and leave Sedgemoor, you let's see, take a nice little rest. You sleep for the day, so HP, hit dice, and spell slots are all back. The giant elk and direwolf are gone.
Bye.
Bye. You were my. And what about my little? You always
Weasel?
forget about
Oh yeah,
little
your
weasel.
weasel. Your weasel is also gone.
Yes.
I need a hero.
I'm holding out for a hero until the end of the night.
That's a great song, by the way.
And I really just got 219. Oh my god.
So all your stuff is back and reset. With this, you track down Professor Totsky. She thanks you for purifying the Eldritch Bomb processing area. You gave Varelda Lang her spell components, and she tells you that the twig is for Witch Bolt. The magic root is for a homunculus that she is working on.
Oh.
One second, I forgot what rhubarb was. Yeah, the powdered rhubarb. She's actually quite happy because it needs it for acid arrow. Yeah, for Melf's acid arrow. Acid arrow and Melf's acid arrow are the same things. They're just.
One is just the SRD, so it's not got the Wizards of the Coast trademark stuff on it.
Yeah, one's
is Melf.
generic and the other one is They're brand name. There we go.
She better be happy. I almost lost both of my best friends in there.
She is very happy. In fact, she
Good.
gave all three of you 10 gold each.
Huzzah.
Nice.
There's actually
Monetary gains.
there's actually no reward for that little quest, but you know what? You guys earned it. You got impaled by a scorpion and almost died to quicksand.
I appreciate the cloak you gave me last time now.
Haha, yeah.
It's a big help.
Throughout the rest of your school year, the students are just abuzz. They are definitely excited to talk to you. They're calling you campus heroes over solving all of these kerfluffles. Everybody knows you. Professors are thanking you. All the students are really proud to be in the same classes. Eco, your -1 can now be erased.
Yay.
Aurora is actually going to give you another chance.
Nice.
You see in the Strixhaven Star newspaper, you don't know how they did it, but they got a picture of all three of you on the front page saying, Campus Heroes in the Eldritch Bomb Affliction.
I don't remember. Oh well.
We might need to turn that notebook into Mavinda.
I thought we
Sharpie.
did.
I don't remember him mentioning us doing that, though.
Nope. I have not said that.
Well, we would. Probably.
From what I understand, she was leading that investigation.
That was Professor Totsky.
Oh, it is Totsky.
Yes.
Oh.
We should
Damn,
have.
I
let's give
should
it-
probably have had that by him in my notes. It's my fault. Yeah.
Totsky
That
gave
would
you
be
the
one.
quest to fix the purified waters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or corrupted waters. You gave the journal to Professor Totsky. She looks down, she's like, this is very disheartening and disturbing to hear. I greatly appreciate you and glad to see that my cloak is providing useful to you.
Very well saved my life.
Good. I know that the creatures of Sedgemoor can be a little bloodthirsty, but if there's not a little bit of danger, how else will you get better in your magical arts? And as the months go by, it is now summer. It's the end of the school year. And I will basically tell you what you could do after this. And that is the end of the first year of Strixhaven. All of you are now level 4.
Ooh,
Nice.
And with that, we shall finish today's stream. Thanks, guys.
I think I really need to go right away. So,
All right, I'll help Mace and Kyo with their level ups. Sume, you get all three of you are getting the Strixhaven feat for the mascot.
The
along
mascot?
along with
Ooh.
the ASI.
Okay. We'll do that.
And I'll send you the stuff you can do over summer via Discord.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. All right. So
I may be
close-
back if if I'm already too late, but we'll see.
Yep. All right. So some closing statements. Thanks, guys, for coming to the stream. Greatly appreciate it. First year Strixhaven. Wow, that was fun. We still have 3 years left to go. And things are only going to get more dangerous. Who is this being that corrupted the waters of Sedgemoor? What? Are they gone? What other nefarious plans are going to happen? Who knows? Except me. Haha. Till then, you can follow me at Twitter at Ebia Gaming, and you can find these VODs on my YouTube channel, Ebia7, uppercase Ebia number 7. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be a DOS 2 stream. If not, there probably won't be a stream regardless. Monday, possibly a FF14 stream. I'm still not entirely sure yet. I found out there's maintenance at like 9, and I'm honestly might just go see Doctor Strange 2. So who knows? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We were joined today by Sume, Mace of Spades, and Kyo. Thanks, guys. Greatly appreciate it. And have a good afternoon or night.